Hello, everyone. My name is Alex, and welcome back to my channel. Today, we're exploring an exciting topic learning English like a champion. Whether you are just starting out or want to improve your English speaking skills, I will share some helpful tips and tricks to help you become great at English. So, grab your notebook and let's begin our journey to becoming an English expert. Learning English can change your life, giving you many chances, both personally and professionally. By mastering this global language, you could connect with people from different cultures, access a lot of information, and improve your job prospects. Here's a complete guide to help you learn English like a champion. Before starting your English learning adventure, it is very important to set clear and reachable goals. Whether your goal is to improve your vocabulary, master grammar, or become fluent, making specific goals will keep you motivated and focused. Consistency is also essential when learning a new language. Try to set aside a certain time each day to practice English. Even just 15 to 30 minutes of practice every day can lead to big improvements over time. Surrounding yourself with the language as much as possible is very important. Watch English movies, listen to English music, and read English books. The more you expose yourself to the language, the faster you will learn. Being around English speakers can be very helpful too. Try to engage in conversations with native speakers or other learners to practice and improve your speaking skills. Using technology can really help with your learning process. There are so many apps, online courses, and resources available to help you learn English effectively. Platforms like Duolingo, Babbel, and Rosetta Stone provide interactive lessons that fit different learning styles. Also, watching educational YouTube channels or joining online forums can give you useful tips and practical experience. Another great way to improve your English skills is to develop a habit of reading. Start with simple books, and as you get better, move on to more challenging texts. Reading newspapers, magazines, and online articles will also help you stay updated with current events while improving your language skills. Writing regularly is just as important. You could keep a journal, write essays, or even try some creative writing. This practice will help you think in English and enhance your grammar and vocabulary. Don't be afraid to make mistakes, as they are a natural part of learning. Joining an English class or finding a tutor can give you a structured way to learn and provide personal feedback. Group classes also allow you to learn from your peers, while one-on-one tutoring can focus on your specific challenges and help you learn faster. Participating in language exchange programs is another great way to learn English. These programs pair you with native speakers who want to learn your language, creating a learning environment that benefits everyone. This not only helps you practice speaking, but also introduces you to different accents and cultural details. Listening to English podcasts and audiobooks is another effective way to improve your listening skills. Choose topics that you find interesting to make learning enjoyable. Repeating what you hear can also help with your pronunciations and intonation. Practicing speaking is crucial for becoming fluent in English. Talk to others Join speaking clubs or even practice talking to yourself in English. The more you practice, the more confident you will become. Understanding and using idioms and expressions will make your English sound more natural. These phrases are often used by native speakers and can enrich your language skills. Try to learn a few new idioms each week and use them in your conversations. While learning grammar rules is important, remember that language is flexible. Native speakers often use informal language and slang. Being exposed to different forms of English, including casual and regional variations, will help you become more adaptable and versatile in your communication. Watching English TV shows and movies without subtitles can challenge your listening skills and help you understand different accents and speaking styles. Start with genres you enjoy to keep yourself motivated. Joining online communities and social media platforms where English is the main language can also be helpful. Join groups related to your interests. Take part in discussions and connect with other English learners and speakers. Regularly testing yourself can help you track your progress and find areas that need improvement. Take online quizzes, practice exams, and participate in language proficiency tests to monitor your development and set new goals. Traveling to English speaking countries, if you can, provides an immersive experience that can speed up your learning. Engaging with locals and handling real life situations will enhance your practical language skills and cultural understanding. Being patient and persistent is very important in your language learning journey. Progress may be slow at first, but consistent effort will bring results. Celebrate small victories and keep moving forward. Learning English through storytelling can be both enjoyable and educational. Listening to your reading stories in English can help you understand better and remember what you learn. Joining English speaking clubs or groups provides regular practice and social interaction. These clubs often organize events, debates, and discussions that can improve your speaking and learning skills. Engaging with English content relating to your hobbies or job makes learning more relevant and interesting. Whether you are reading about your favorite sport or watching tutorials related to your job, connecting language learning with your passions can be very motivating. Practicing thinking in English can also boost your fluency. Try to narrate your daily activities or plan your day in English. This practice will help you feel more comfortable with the language and reduce the time you need to translate. Learning English proverbs and sayings can add richness to your language skills. These traditional expressions convey wisdom and are often used in everyday conversations. Participate in English speaking forums and online communities allows for practice and feedback. Engaging in discussions, asking questions, and sharing your experiences can enhance your learning and help you connect with others. Exploring English literature can deepen your understanding of the language. Reading classics, contemporary novels, and poetry can expose you to different writing styles and expand your vocabulary. Practicing public speaking in English can boost your confidence and improve your communication skills. Join a local speaking club or take part in speaking events to receive constructive feedback. Learning about the culture of English speaking countries provides context for the language and makes it more relatable. Understanding cultural references traditions, and etiquettes can improve your communication and comprehension. Using flashcards or vocabulary building can be an effective and portable learning tool. Create flashcards with new words and their meanings, and review them regularly to reinforce your memory. Engaging in role playing exercises can help you practice real life situations in English. Whether it's ordering food at a restaurant or having a job interview, role playing can make you feel more comfortable and ready for real situations. Learning English songs and singing along can enhance your pronunciation and rhythm. Choose songs you like, learn the lyrics, and practice singing to improve your listening and speaking skills. Finally, keep a positive attitude as staying motivated is crucial. Language learning is a journey that can take time and effort. Surround yourself with supportive people, stay curious, and enjoy the process. With dedication and the right strategies, you can learn English like a champion and open a world of opportunities. Expanding your vocabulary is essential for mastering English. Spend time each day learning your words and phrases, using them in sentences, finding synonyms and antonyms, and understanding how they are used in different contexts. This practice will help you express yourself clearly and precisely. Engaging in active listening is key to improving your comprehension skills. Listen to news broadcasts, podcasts, and conversations in English. Focus on understanding the main ideas, important details, and the speaker's tone and intent. This will train your ear to recognize different accents and improve your ability to follow spoken English. Taking notes while listening or reading in English can boost your understanding and memory. Write down unfamiliar words, phrases, or concepts and look them up later. Summarizing key points will reinforce your learning and help you connect different pieces of information. Participating in discussion groups or study circles is also a great way to practice speaking and listening. These groups create a friendly environment to share ideas, ask questions, and get feedback. Using English in your daily life can speed up your learning. Label items in your house in English. Think about your day in English and try to use the language in your everyday tasks. Mixing English into your daily activities makes learning more practical and less scary. Studying grammar systematically can help you understand the rules of English. Use grammar books, online resources, and practice exercises to build a solid foundation. Knowing grammar will improve your writing and speaking accuracy. Engaging with English media like newspapers, magazines, and blogs keeps you updated and helps you practice reading and comprehension. Choose topics that you enjoy to stay motivated. Joining online English courses or MOOCs, massive open online courses, can give you a structured way to learn and access expert teachers. These courses usually include interactive elements like quizzes and forums that enhance your understanding. Practicing pronunciation regularly helps you speak more clearly and confidently. Use resources like pronunciation guides, phonetic charts, and speech analysis tools. Mimic native speakers and record yourself to track your progress. Participating in language exchanges where you teach your native language to an English speaker while they teach you English can be beneficial for both of you. This approach fosters cultural exchange and practical language practice. Reading children's books in English can be a great way to start if you are a beginner. These books use simple language and pictures to help you understand the story. As you improve, gradually move on to more advanced texts. Usually, mnemonics and memory aids can help you remember new vocabulary and grammar rules. Create associations, rhymes, or images to make learning more memorable and fun. As the sun dipped below the horizon, casting a warm golden hue across the small town of Sunnyvale, Ethan and Nia settled into their favorite corner of the local cafe. The soft sound of jazz floated through the air, mingling with the rich aroma of coffee and freshly baked pastries. The cafe was a second home for them, a cozy refuge from the chaos of this busy life. Ethan leaned back in their chair, his eyes glinting with mischief. You know, I think we need to plan a little adventure, something that will give us stories to tell. Mia raised an eyebrow, her curiosity piqued. What do you have in mind? Let's take a road trip, just the two of us, exploring places we've never been to. We can hit the coast, visit some beaches, maybe camp under the stars. His voice was animated, painting pictures of sandy shores and twinkling night skies. Nia felt her heart flutter at the idea. That sounds amazing. But what about work? We'll make it work, Ethan insisted, his determination evident. We need to live a little. Besides, we can plan it for the long weekend next month. Nia's mind raced with possibilities. She loved the idea of escaping their routine, of having a weekend filled with laughter, adventure, and memories that will linger long after the sun sets. Okay, I'm in, but only if you promise to handle the camping gear, she teased. Ethan chuckled, his eyes sparkling with excitement. Deal. I'll even bring the s'mores. As the evening wore on, they talked about everything from their favorite movies to their dreams for the future. Each shared laugh and secret revealed deepened the connection between them, reminding them both of the blossoming feelings that had grown over the years. Later that night, as Mia walked home, she replayed their conversation in her mind. The thrill of the road trip filled her with a sense of joy she hadn't felt in a while. She remembered the time they spent together last summer, laughing and talking until the early hours of the morning. The memories lingered like a sweet melody, making her heart swell with affection for Ethan. The days leading up to their adventure passed quickly, each filled with anticipation. Ethan, ever the planner, organized their route, mapped out the best spots to visit, and made a list of things they would need. Nia, on the other hand, focused on the essentials: snacks, music playlists, and capturing moments through her camera. Finally, the long weekend arrived. Early on Friday morning, they loaded up Ethan's old truck with bags, a cooler full of snacks, and camping gear. Nia slipped into the passenger seat, her heart racing with excitement. Ready for our adventure? Ethan asked, a wide smile stretching across his face. More than ever, she replied. her voice bubbling with enthusiasm. As they drove away from Sunnyvale, the landscape transformed from the familiar streets of their town to the open road flanked by rolling hills and vibrant wildflowers. The rhythmic sound of the tires and the asphalt was comforting, and as they listened to their favorite songs, Mia couldn't help but feel a sense of freedom wash over her. They spent the first day visiting small coastal towns, exploring charming shops, and savoring fresh seafood. Mia snapped photos of colorful boats bobbing in the harbor in Ethan's goofy poses besides quirky roadside attractions. With each shared smile and spontaneous adventure, their bond grew stronger. As the sun began to set, they reached their camping spot, a secluded beach with soft sand and gentle waves. Ethan set up the tent while Mia gathered firewood, her laughter mixing with the sound of the ocean. The crackling fire illuminated their faces, casting playful shadows as they roasted marshmallows and made s'mores. Mia watched as Ethan expertly toasted the marshmallows, the flames flickering against his skin. "You make the best s'mores," she declared, taking a big bite and giggling as the chocolate melted onto her fingers. Ethan grinned, clearly pleased with the compliment. "Only the best for you, Mia." As night fell, they sat on the beach, their feet buried in the cool sand. The stars sparkled overhead, and the moonlight danced on the waves. It was one of those moments that felt like magic, a slice of time where everything was perfect. "Mia," Ethan softly said, turning to her, "I am really glad we did this." "Me too," she replied, her heart racing. "It feels like a dream." Ethan's expression turned serious, and Mia could feel the weight of his gaze. "I've been thinking a lot about us, about what we have together." Mia's breath itched in her throat. She had sensed the change in their dynamic over the past few months, the way their friendship had deepened into something more profound. "I've been thinking about it too." Ethan took her hand, the warmth of his touch sending a thrill through her. "I don't want to rush things, but I can't help but feel that what we have is special." Mia's heart swelled with affection. "I feel the same way. You mean so much to me, Ethan." As they exchanged words, filled with unspoken promises and feelings, the world around them faded away. The only sounds were the gentle lapping of the waves and the distant calls of seagulls, creating a perfect backdrop for their moment. Ethan leaned closer, his voice barely above a whisper. "Can I kiss you?" Mia's heart raced, a mix of nervousness and excitement bubbling within her. "Yes," she breathed, her heart pounding as Ethan closed the distance between them. Their lips met softly at first, testing the waters of their new connection. But as the kiss deepened, a rush of warmth enveloped them. Time stood still, the world around them forgotten as they surrendered to the moment. It was a kiss filled with promise, a blending of two souls embarking on a beautiful journey together. As they pulled away, both breathless and smiling, the gravity of their feelings settled between them. Mia felt as though they had crossed a threshold, stepping into a new chapter of their relationship. The next day, they explored the beach, collecting seashells and skipping stones across the water. Each moment was filled with laughter and playfulness, and every glance shared was charged with a new, exhilarating energy. Mia felt alive, the sun shining down on them like a spotlight on their blossoming romance. As they walked along the shore, Ethan paused and picked up a beautiful conch shell, holding it up to his ear. Listen, it's like the ocean is speaking to us, he laughed. Mia laughed along, her heart light. Or maybe it's just telling us to enjoy our time together. With that, Ethan took her hand, intertwining their fingers, and they continued their stroll, feeling like a couple newly in love and excitement of what lay ahead. Their trip continued with more adventures, hiking through lush forests, swimming in crystal clear lakes, and enjoying sunsets that painted the sky in breathtaking hues. Each experience brought them closer, forging memories that would last a lifetime. One evening, as they sat by the fire, Ethan opened up about his dreams. I have to travel more, to see the world beyond Sunnyvale. There's so much out there to explore. Mia nodded, understanding the desire for adventure that stirred within him. I want that too. I want to create stories with you wherever you go. Ethan's gaze softened as he looked at her. Then let's do it. Let's make a promise to explore together. Together, Mia echoed, her heart swelling with excitement for their future. It felt as if they were writing their own story, one filled with passion, adventure, and unbreakable bonds. The next day, they ventured to a scenic overlook where the view stretched endlessly across the ocean. The horizon melted into the sky, and the waves crashed below, creating a perfect symphony of nature. Mia pulled out her camera, eager to capture the beauty before her. As she framed the shot, Ethan playfully sneaked up behind her, making funny faces. She laughed, turning to him. You're ruining my photo. Just trying to make you smile, he teased, his eyes sparkling with joy. Mia felt her heart flutter. You always do. They spent the afternoon taking pictures, documenting their adventures together. Mia felt inspired, her creativity flowing as she snapped candid shots of Ethan, who danced around like a child, carefree and filled with joy. Each click of the camera captured not just moments, but emotions. The laughter, the shared glances, and the growing affection between them. As the sun dipped lower in the sky, painting everything in shades of pink and orange, they found a spot to sit and watch the sunset. Ethan wrapped his arm around Mia's shoulder, pulling her close. Isn't this beautiful? He said, his voice filled with awe. It really is, Mia agreed, leaning into him. In that moment, everything felt right. She closed her eyes, allowing the warmth of Ethan's body and the beauty of the sunset to wash over her. Mia, Ethan softly said, breaking the comfortable silence. I want to be honest about something. Her heart raced slightly. Sensing the seriousness in his tone, what is it? He took a deep breath, searching for the right words. I've never felt this way about anyone before. You make me want to be better, to experience everything life has to offer. I care about you so much. Tears prickled at the corners of Mia's eyes, overwhelmed by the sincerity in his words. I feel the same way, Ethan. You've brought so practicing writing essays, emails, and reports in English can boost your writing skills. Pay attention to structure, coherence, and clarity. Seek feedback from teachers, peers, or online communities to improve your writing. L- Learning common English word combinations or collocations will make your language sound more natural. For example, we say make a decision instead of do a decision.